Tonight, Sam Bankman-Fried, founder of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX, is on his way to New York from a jail cell in the Bahamas. He faces 8 counts of conspiracy and wire fraud. Prosecutors allege Bankman-Fried defrauded investors of billions of dollars. CBS's Lilia Luciano has more.
Under heavy guard, Sam Bankman-Fried left a Bahamian courthouse late today, headed back to the U.S. The disgraced FTX founder has spent more than a week in jail. He was arrested in the Bahamas at the request of federal prosecutors. He now faces numerous charges in New York, including wire fraud, securities fraud, and money laundering. Today, the 30-year-old agreed not to fight extradition, another chapter in a stunning fall from grace. Once one of the richest men in the world, leading a company with celebrity endorsements from the likes of Tom Brady, NBA star Steph Curry, and actor Larry David.
I don't think so.
As Bankman-Fried's cryptocurrency company collapsed, it is estimated investors have lost billions. Bankman-Fried appeared at an economic forum before his arrest.
I made a lot of mistakes are things I would give anything to be able to do over again. I didn't ever try to commit fraud on anyone.
Today, I have some great news. SBF is finally in custody in the U.S., and we can now get justice for all the money that was lost in the collapse of FTX. This happens to be the biggest fraudster of our time because he used a concept we all believe in, crypto. But there's another side that we haven't taken into account. Listen to this.
Here's the thing, if the Republican House doesn't do anything, if they don't hold Gary in contempt, if they don't use which is very little known, but Congress has the ability to hold someone in contempt and actually put them in jail. It's happened before. They hardly ever use it, but they can, where the circumstances are warranted. If they don't do anything, Gary will survive and he'll live on to fight another day. And he'll try and get high up, maybe go into the Treasury if the Democrats take back the House in 24, they keep the presidency. So if the Republicans or even the Democrats that really want to hold somebody accountable, hold him accountable, he's out. But, that's what kind of faith you put in politicians. And I'll just say,
guys, Gensler could survive this despite SBF going to jail. If Gary Gensler goes high up, trust me, the crypto world is doomed. He doesn't conduct himself in the right way and has a notorious habit of favoring certain companies and individuals. So, guys, do you think Gary Gensler should be held accountable for his actions? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, welcome to MoneySide, your favorite crypto channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. Don't forget to smash that like button, and you can leave a comment or a question always in that section below. Now that SBF is going down, Gensler is going to try and separate himself from the company. Here's what he had to say. As a part of their deception, we allege that Caroline Ellison and Sam Bankman-Fried schemed to manipulate the price of FTT, an exchange crypto security token that was integral to FTX, to prop up the value of their house of cards, said SEC Chair Gary Gensler. We further allege that Ms. Ellison and Mr. Wang played an active role in a scheme to misuse FTX customer assets to prop up Alameda and to post collateral for margin trading. When FTT and the rest of the house of cards collapsed, Mr. Bankman-Fried, Ms. Ellison, and Mr. Wang left investors holding the bag. This was an interesting stand for Gensler, but that wasn't his initial point of view when dealing with SBF. And this entire house of cards, as Gary put it, came down because of CZ learning about SBF's move to take down the rest of crypto. Now, everyone who is invested in FTX is coming after CZ, which is absurd. Contrary to popular opinion, CZ actually helped the crypto world. If it was not for him, we probably wouldn't have figured out that SBF was playing around with people's money. Anyway, check out this article. Did you notice the rug? That implies that Binance is a rug pull. To be on the safe side, guys, take your cash out of exchanges. I don't know if Binance is the best place or the worst, but what I do know is that your money is safer in cold wallets outside the exchanges. Anyway, on to other interesting news. MoneyGram launched MoneyGram Online in Brazil and partnered with Ripple's partner Travelex. That's to say that they actually partnered directly with Ripple, but we're not going to get into that. Ripple continues to position itself at the center of most, if not all, of the latest technological advancements and partnerships. And if I was you, I'd actually invest in XRP because it's going to be the ultimate crypto king in 2023. For those of us who are smart enough, let's lock in our coins and wait for the profits before we cash in.
Look, crypto has never just been sunshine and roses. I think crypto as an industry needs to mature. You and I have spoken a number of times, and I think Ripple has always tried to be very corporate focused, very much. And frankly, even though we are a private company and not regulated in certain ways as a public company, we're extremely transparent. Starting 5 years ago, we started publishing quarterly reports around everything we see going on in XRP markets. We publish how much XRP we sold, how much we own. These aren't things we're required to do. We do it because transparency builds trust. And if we want the industry to not not go through some of these things, we need to continue.
So work with Gary rather than against him. Why can't you guys bury the hatchet and find a way forward that you can make it a regulated product? This is Gary Gensler I'm talking about, the CFTC.
Well, look, the United States, interestingly, is the only country on the planet that thinks that XRP is a security. We operate we're actually growing leaps and bounds outside the United States. 95% of our customers are non-US. Just this week, we announced our key kind of product using XRP. It is now live into Africa. So we continue to grow. The dynamic in the United States, I think, is, really the SEC not following what the law says and trying to grab power, because the Securities and Exchange Commission can only regulate securities. If these aren't securities, then they can't regulate that. I think you're seeing someone try to power grab as opposed to work constructively with the industry. Frankly, there is a process for the SEC to do rule making, public comment, to create rules. Enforcement, trying to regulate through enforcement is not constructive for any industry.
Just on that, where are we on a end of for the XRP story with the SEC? Because as you would have seen, I think you got a 10% spike in XRP on the back of speculation that it was done, it was over, and then it was perhaps dismissed as not over. So where are we on the court case?
So the good news, this is all in the public courts, so it's all very transparent. Again, transparency builds trust. The motions for summary judgment have been filed. They will be fully briefed in front of the court. It's in the Southern District of the Southern District of New York. I'm probably getting that slightly wrong, but that'll be done by the end of November. So the case will be before the judge by the end of November. The question is, how long does a federal judge take to make a decision on this case? It could be 2 months, it could be 6 months. We don't know. My best guess is certainly in the first half of next year, there'll be closure here. And this is a truly pivotal case for the crypto industry in the United States. The United States is still the largest economy. I think we all in the crypto industry should care how this goes. But this really is the SEC trying to say this is all us. Gary Gensler has said he views nearly all crypto as securities. But frankly, he hasn't gone after a Coinbase. If he thinks all crypto securities, well, that means Coinbase is trading unregistered securities. They're a publicly registered SEC regulated company, but he hasn't done that. So kind of what does he actually believe? This case will be pretty seminal in making that determination.
As always, please do your own research and always trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can always let us know what you think in the comment section below and start up a conversation. Thanks as always for watching. Couldn't be here without you. Don't forget to like this video and please click on that subscribe button below and turn on notifications. That way you'll get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next Money Side.